Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11 we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
That's right, live from the Kneecap Biting Sports Network. It is the NFL Roundtable Talks on the Huddle Sports app, on the Huddle Sports Network on YouTube, on Kneecap Biting with the Motor City Lions on YouTube, on Ken the Bear Fan Twitter, on Rob Haspel's Twitter, and wherever he forwards it to, because Ken's he's busier than a whore next to a Navy base the day after payday.
Yep. I've realized mine's starting to glitch. I need to get rid of that.
Yeah, that's why I got rid of it. Is that you glitch out? Blazing Bolt, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Glad you're here.
Oh, yeah. Blazing
Old
Bolts,
school
what's going on,
Chargers
brother?
logo.
Yeah.
But we're going to start to my left. At the bottom left, it's my co-host who's been with me off and on since I started doing this. It's Dan Leonard, giant fan extraordinaire.
Woo.
It's been a long 75 years, hasn't it?
Yes. 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 And just think, you've been with me for 74.5 of them.
I know. Old bastards we are.
Yes. And then we got Will Vogel, the PCP, the Butt Chin Padawan.
Yeah, I guess I'll go by that. That's my real username.
And then we got the villain, Keegan Eckert. How you doing, Keegan?
I'm doing awesome.
He
It's
gets an
football's
awesome
Eve.
nickname. I get Butchin. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then we got Ken the Bear Fan on X of Ken and Ken in the Morning on the Huddle Sports Network, which precedes my morning show. We got Chicken Nugget King of the Lions Nation Unite. How you doing, brother Joseph?
Hey, it feels good to be back and definitely in the LNU, for life. It feels good to all I gotta say is just feel good to be right here with all you guys and talking football. And go out there and subscribe to LNU and get our gear right now at lionsnationunite.com. And right now, just like Jeremy B just said, we're live everywhere and even including my channel right now, Chicken Nugget King 313. Make sure you go out there and subscribe. All One Pride are welcome to do that. I'm at 324 subscribers. So with that being said, let's get underway with NFL Round Talk.
Yep. And then we got Jamie Malloy of porkball.com, stadiumrant.com, Driving to the Top Productions, and everywhere under the sun. How you doing, Jamie?
I'm doing great. Can't wait for the show, and especially that, my 18-minute ramble at the end that I always do. But I want to actually take this time to talk to Will, Panther to Bills fan, and let's actually come together. And I want to say, Will, thank you so much in 2017 for giving us Brandon Bean and Sean McDermott. We greatly appreciate it.
Hey, you know what? They're both winning, and I'm happy to see them win.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not.
And we
Yes,
got
I am.
somebody else popping in. Who do we got? We got the Bike Queen, Michael Johnson. How
What's
you
up,
doing,
Mike?
brother?
Hey, wait.
Michael.
What's good, Mike?
JD, it's
Congress!
Coach Day.
I'm Jay.
Coach Day, how does it feel to beat Texas?
Oh, look, we got B, we got Ken, we got fucking, oh, man, the whole gang's back.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
fun.
we even
Hey,
got
look,
Leonard.
Hey, definitely. Feels
Look,
good.
Wait,
Leonard.
it gets better because I got to announce this guy right. Of one ass cheek and three toes, it's Bistrilla. How you doing, BA?
What is going on, JB? Everybody else on the panel, Ken, Keegan, Will, Dan, Chicken Nuggets. I always run into you in the pressers all the time. Jamie,
definitely,
of course. and of course my guy Mike Johnson,
AKA Ryan
Vikings.
Day.
There you go, and the Houston
MJ.
Texans guy over there. Yeah,
Can we
let's
call,
do this.
Can we
Let
call
us
Mike
do
Ryan
this.
Day's
Hey,
doppelganger?
I thought I was a podcast whore. Jamie has got me beat.
That's right.
Hey, I've done 6 podcasts this week, and it's only Wednesday.
That's it?
Wait,
That's
why
it.
is Ken the big screen? I thought
Oh,
JB would be the big screen.
JB,
What are you talking about? I am the
What are you
big
talking
screen. I'm the
They're
one
all
in
the
the middle.
same size.
JB, you slut.
5 minutes,
Look at the
JP.
nutty
I got
professor.
down.
Why's everybody got to be the same size? Why can't we all be like Oprah? Oprah was Fox back in the day.
Hey,
Hey, Will.
Jamie,
Hey, Will. It's
Oh,
well, Jamie took his closing from 15 minutes to 14:45 yesterday. I took the 40 and out to Twitter from 6
Ralph.
minutes to 5.
And last but not least, we have
No.
Ralph Williams of RW Media. How you doing, brother?
No!
Hello, everybody. How's everyone?
Hey, Rope.
Doing great.
Hang on a minute. That's
Doing
my
great,
guy,
doing
Ralph.
good.
I haven't seen him all year. Ralph, love you. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, Mike. How are you? What's going on?
Living life, brother. Living life. Glad to see
all
you.
you can do.
So,
Ralph, you look
those
like a
of you-
soul man with
those
those
of you who
glasses.
wanna
Those
know-
are awesome.
Those
let him
of you
talk.
who want to know about the sunglasses, those of you who don't know, I have cataracts in my eyes, and I have to wear these prescription sunglasses when I'm on the air here because of the light.
Ralph.
So,
Gotcha.
I just wanna-
Ralph,
Yes.
you're supposed to tell people your future's so bright you got to wear shades.
Yeah,
That's
There you
right.
go.
That's right. There you
Hey,
go.
you make you
Ralph,
look
hey,
like a
Ralph,
big
I
blues
heard-
brother.
I heard that smoking pot makes cataracts go away. So, I mean,
Yes, it does. And I smoke it down here. So there you go.
There you
Amen,
go.
brother. But anyways, let's get into it. Micah Parsons has a back injury that he was traded with, that the Dallas Cowboys knew about. Got him to give Kenny Clark 2 first-rounders for a guy with a bad back. And he now has to have prednisone shots just to be able to not have back tightness. And they're saying he's going to be on a snap count. What do you think about that, Ken?
Well, I mean, we knew he was going to be on a snap count as he gets integrated. But when you listen to Packer fans, and God knows I have to hear enough of them between the morning show, the afternoon show, and all the other Packer shows on the network, they're all saying, oh, well, this is nothing. Because, for most people, if you treat this sprain, it goes away and never comes back. Well, Micah Parsons isn't most people. He plays in the NFL, and he gets hit by very large men a lot. So, no, this is going to be an issue for the whole season. Now, look it. Is it going to mitigate? Like, the first couple of weeks, we all expected to be a pitch count. Their bye week is week 5. So, really, is it going to be a big effect? Probably not a massive one. It'll be an effect, though, probably in those first 4 games to a degree. By week 6, it's mitigated even more because he'll have some time off. But look, this is going to be – I told Ken this morning, you now know how Micah Parsons' career is going to end. It's going to be because of his back. It may not be this year. It may not be next year. It may be 4 years from now, but this is what's going to end his career is this back injury because look at Larry Bird. Look at other athletes. A back injury never goes away, whether it's musculature or structural. You'll always have back pain. And I'm sure he'll be able to play through it. Lots of guys do, but this is going to be a negative effect. Packer fans are now saying, I heard Dorn say this verbatim, we knew he had this back injury and we traded for him. Well, that makes you sound even worse. So I think I think you guys just keep, when we do predictions, people are going to run at him, and every guy who can put a body on his back is going to put a body on his back.
Even Caleb Williams is going to run through him.
Oh, yeah. I know.
That's wrong.
I'll tell you what, it may not be Caleb, Jamie, but Luther. I'll tell you what, though, if you watch the Bears preseason, Luther Burden is really bought into Ben Johnson's, no block, no rock. I can see Luther Burden like, I'll chip block you. Yeah, I'll crack back you. So, yeah, he's going to get hit by all kinds of people to test that back out. So I think this will be an issue for the Packers season long.
Okay. Keegan, what do you think?
I think Ken hit the spot with it. But my question is with this, if Cowboys knew about it, how did Micah pass his physical to get that trade finalized?
Because they gave him the prednisone shot just before he flew out.
Yep.
Because Jerry Jones gave him some of his stupid weed.
But wouldn't they have had to disclose that? If they don't disclose that, couldn't that invalidate the trade? So they had to disclose it. I mean, I think Dorn might be right. They had to have known. They had to be disclosed.
Yes, it has to be disclosed. The NFL and Green Bay has to know about that one because it's a back.
It's also because it's not like a serious injury. It's just a sprain. It's not something that should really hamper him for a period of time.
Mike had something to say.
Let me comment on this.
You will get. We'll get to you, Jamie.
All right.
No.
Well, I think Dallas will finally be a good run defense, and the Packers are going to get. They're going to be one of those defenses where they're going to be celebrating every sack while finishing 32nd against the run every year.
Oh, love it. All right, Will.
Ken and Keegan hit it definitely. This is something to keep an eye on out there for, because
have you been talking to Najee Harris again, keeping an eye on it?
No,
that's Captain Najee Harris to you.
But yeah, you're gonna have to keep an eye on this situation, because this is not a good sign. And like Ken said, like, back injuries are really, really hard to come back from, and this could mean his progression could be less and less and less.
This is where Jerry Jones actually has an ace of base moment. But go ahead.
Yeah, just one sec, Jamie. But yeah, you're definitely gonna, his snap count is definitely gonna be limited, because you don't want him to overplay and make it even worse.
All right, Dan Leonard.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about that situation?
Well, if it's legitimately just a back strain, I still think the Packers got the better end of that deal, because Clark was already aging. He's going to need a new contract again. And, Green Bay doesn't really do great with their draft picks anyway. Parsons is a premier edge rusher. Guy had 12 sacks last year without playing the whole season or being healthy.
Yep.
They still got Devontae Wyatt at defensive tackle and Carl Brooks, so they should be okay. You have a solid linebacking crew there, and then adding Parsons to it, I think it's going to help master freaking, what's it called? Limitations at corner.
Yeah,
you're going to get that pressure quicker.
And Cooper is a pretty solid player, too.
Cooper's good. Rashawn Gary's a beast. Lucas Van Ness has a chance to be good. He showed flashes.
He already got moved down the depth chart as soon as they got Micah, though.
Of course, I guarantee you he gets mixed in.
He needs a backiotomy.
Heck, Quay Walker, he's either great or shit. There's no in between.
Right.
I still love that Quay Walker meme that Jeremy has.
Okay.
Sorry.
B.
So I just got one question to ask, and I'm going to ask it to Dan, because he's basically the over/under guy to me. He knows his stuff on betting. So Dan, what's the over/under on whose back's gonna go out first, Stafford or Micah?
Ooh.
Micah, I would think.
No, I'm taking Stafford, because Stafford's going to get hit more, and he's like 800. And the offensive line for the Rams is kind of ass. So.
And they're playing Houston the first game.
Yep. Oh, Danielle Hunter, freaking Will Anderson. That's funny.
He's done for.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Chicken Nugget.
Well, it's an eye for an eye. Nothing pun intended to, Najee Harris and all that, but it's an eye for an eye in this division. And the Green Bay Packers, them trading for Micah Parsons is necessarily trying to be the threat of this Detroit Lions team. And it's not really a threat to this team, because this team is going to get better and better each and every single time they're playing against the Green Bay Packers 2 times out of the year. And his injuries is going to be the one thing that's going to hold him back. He's not going to be the premier player that he has to be for the Green Bay Packers in order for them to succeed. And coming up in this game, week 1, I'm not scared of it. I'm not afraid of it. If he plays, on a snap count, that's cool. That's fine. That's whatever. But all I care about is beating the Green Bay Packers and shutting them up. And I agree with Ken the Bear, even though I don't like the Bears. I do agree. I do agree with the pinpoint and everything that's head on straight with that. And Beast Driller, it was cool to throw that question out there and just let it rip. Like a Hail Mary and whatnot. So yeah, we're just not worried about it. We're not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. But I hope he gets well, because it's hard to come back from back injuries, and it's hard to become elite when you're going through that. Dwight Howard went through that when he was with the Lakers. It's a few other players that went through it too. So, it's hard to come back from back injuries and become a premier player. That's it. That's all. All I got to say right there.
So before I get to Mike, I'm going to say Paul Jones says, who plays more snaps this season, Davenport or Parsons? For the season, Parsons. For week 1, Davenport.
Yep.
Davenport and Poopsons.
I don't see Davenport playing past 4 games. I mean, I can trust him and rely on him to make it happen, but he's definitely not playing past 4 games.
All right.
All you gotta say is you better hope he does.
Yeah, we better hope he does.
Yeah.
But anyways, Mike Johnson.
All right, so I'm going to start this off, and I'm going to piss off all of you Detroit Lions fans. Let me just say, number 1 in college football.
I got your number 1.
Yeah, I got you, B.
What?
I love you. OH.
Mike, I have a question for you off air.
Still can't beat Michigan though, but anyway.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. 13-10.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey,
But
your college football team means nothing to me. There's only one college football team that means anything, and we already know that.
Go Army.
Well,
Go
I'm
Army.
sorry, Ken. I'm go Navy. So, and what happened to Army last? What happened to Army last week?
Hey, let's not go there, because I heard the reason why people don't sleep with vampires or guys from the Navy is because AIDS only comes from blood and semen.
Make all the jokes you want about the Navy.
All right, Ralph.
We're kings.
Well, Jerry Jones wanted Micah Parsons out. He got his wish. So they go ahead and send him to Green Bay. Green Bay's going to be a better team, but a back injury. Oh my, that's Mario Lemieux retired because he had a bad back, and it was a struggle for him to play. So and I know it's hockey, but hockey's a physical game, and Mario Lemieux ended up retiring because of a bad back. And I know professional wrestlers who still wrestle with bad backs, and some of them have retired from wrestling because of a bad back. That's something you just don't play around with. And I'm sure he could put on those heat pads or whatever, and also get a cortisone shot or whatever. But you know what? Once he gets hit, it's going to be something else. So we'll see what kind of liability it becomes for Green Bay. But I think Green Bay got the better of this deal. And Jerry Jones wanted him out because the agent told him where to eat it. And, I like the trade. I think it was a good one. We'll see if he becomes an injury liability, a MASH case, or if he becomes the player that he can be.
Okay, so I gave a shout out to Ohio State, but I didn't get to say what I wanted to say about this whole Micah Parsons deal. But here it is. Jerry Jones communicated with the athletic trainers, the doctors, and everybody else, and this injury to Micah Parsons was going to be a liability. He pushed him off for 2 draft picks, and he got a great defensive tackle who's going to thrive with Dallas. If you remember correctly, Vanderhurst had the same injury and could never recover from it.
No.
It was
Hang on. Green Bay is now on the hook for almost $400 million for a shitty quarterback and a back hurt defensive end. You think that by drafting him or trading for him was going to make your team way better. It's not. I think Dallas won in this whole trade, hands down. There isn't a second chance that's going to happen because you traded a very healthy, down 20 pounds defensive tackle for a guy who laid on mats for the whole preseason and couldn't even stand to watch his team. The fuck out of
Michael,
here
Packer
with
fans
all that
think,
shit.
But Michael, Packer fans say they're automatically going to the NFC Championship game now. What do you mean they're
Yeah,
wrong?
because they're going to buy
The
tickets
season
and
isn't
show
even
up
started
like
and
the
they're
Bears
already
fans
talking.
are.
They said Super Bowl.
I
I don't know
mean,
what you're talking about.
if you ask me, Mike, Packer fans are always going to buy into something that people are going to throw at them. They're going to buy into whatever that's sold. But needless to say, Mike, when you think about it, you trade for a guy that's, having a bad back. That is a bad day at the office. You don't go ahead and trade for that. You go ahead and trade for, some future picks and get some investment back into your team, because this is definitely going to hurt their pockets with cap space. It is. Who's to say if Micah Parsons is going to stay there 1 or 2, 3 years from now? Who's to say that? Who's to say that?
Here we go.
You're 100% correct. And you're right. They're going to buy into something. They're going to buy into playoff tickets and sit in the stands like the Bears fans are and watch the game from the sideline. This whole deal is not going to make this team any better. You just hurt your draft future. You just hurt the future of the team. I don't see it becoming anything other than that.
And another thing I may add, sorry, JB, but I may add, right, that this is a whole new division for him. He played in the NFC East. He was in the warm. Dallas was warm. This is going to be a whole different effect for him playing in the North, where you got to battle through the cold.
You do realize the dude grew up in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah,
Right,
but
yeah.
you gotta battle through the cold, regardless. Cold and
Pennsylvania.
warm, battle through it. It's tough. It's tough.
He played in Washington. They look at the Cowboys. Remember, their divisions got New York, Washington, and Philly. Cold weather places.
All outside.
Yeah, all outdoors. In fact, now he's got more domes he plays in than he did before.
Yep.
Not
real quick.
Mark my words, it's going to be a bust.
Yeah, I want to. Okay, hurry up because I want to get my take in on this goddamn thing.
Okay, I just wanted to say, Mike, Leighton Vander Esch did not have the same thing. He has spinal stenosis.
He got the same shots in almost the same area of his back.
No,
different injury. A sprain compared to stenosis is way different.
Okay, let's hear JB's take. It's JB's fun.
So, anyways, here we go. They have 1.5 million left this year. They have to restructure at least 8 guys to clear up 10 million, so they got money to sign injury players the rest of the season. Then next year, I heard they're over the cap already going in, so they got to restructure more people next season. So whether they do or not, we don't know. Whether they cut bait with all the dead weight that they got on the roster, because they may be the youngest roster in the NFL, but how good do those young players catch the damn ball? As they led the league in drops last year.
Christian Watson, bum.
Yeah, he's not a bum. He's talented, but he can't hold on to the football when it's thrown to him is his problem.
Really?
Romeo Dobbs.
Northern Green Bay with
That's the problem.
JB, just for your edification, Green Bay currently for 2025, as reporting by Over the Cap, has $14,551,000 in cap for this season, and for 2026, with 38 on the active roster, including Micah, they have 10 million in cap. That's with only 38 on the roster.
Yeah, with how many is the total with the preseason roster? 91?
Yeah,
that's what the Lions had.
53. So yeah, they're hurting.
Yeah, it's still hurting. They'll be over the cap eventually if they don't restructure, is what I'm getting at. Yeah. And hey, guess what? The Lions aren't in much better shape next year, except for the fact, oh my gosh, if you restructure Goff to a normal salary, guess what? You'll free $30 million right off the top of the book.
Yep.
Which I'm sure.
But this is going to affect them in the early part of the season. Ken hit the nail on the head right away. These first 4 weeks is what it's going to affect him, because he might only be able to play like 10 snaps this week. Next week, he might be able to play 12 as he gets used to it. Next week, he might be able to play 15 and so on. And then when he gets that week off and gets feeling really good, and all of a sudden they say, oh, yeah, he's ready to go. Boom, out for the season.
but then he has to go up against Minnesota and Detroit's offensive line.
Right. I'm 100%.
7 snaps.
And we don't know what Chicago's offensive line is like either, because don't they play them not too long from that point?
Yeah.
No,
I mean, everybody in the
division.
division's got a pretty good offensive line. So.
Yeah, the whole division revamped their offensive lines this year.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, we get them week 11 and 13. They're pushed back a bit. Yeah.
Uh-oh. One of our regulars we do this for. Here's for Paul and Jim. All right, Ken, you
vote for Jim Jackson.
Yeah, so we had some breaking news that broke this morning while we were on Ken and Ken in the morning. The Bears, for some reason, and we just spent an hour on Hallis Hall report trying to figure out why the hell they did this. And Keegan was listening, so no spoilers, Keegan. They freed up $8 million in cap space by restructuring Jalen Johnson this morning. It happened while we were on the show. So now hear me out. The Bears had $1.5 million in cap available. The vet minimum is a $1.1 million contract. So someone gets hurt, you need to sign a guy to a vet minimum. We had the money. If you need to sign a guy, we could have restructured it in week 5 if we had to do it in week 5 to get a guy because we needed money. Why, coming into week 1, do you restructure Jalen Johnson, which, by the way, you could have restructured $9.7 million, but you only restructured out $8 million. So now you've got $9.5 million cap. Why the hell do you restructure and free up $8 million in cap when you have no reason to do it except maybe one of the following 2 scenarios? Scenario 1, Lions fans are going to hate it, but I'm sorry, if they haven't signed Zadarius Smith in Detroit by now, they ain't going to. What are the odds that maybe they spend that $8 million on Zadarius Smith if they don't think Dio is the answer? That might be the simplest answer. Now, the second one's a little more complicated. What if they freed up the $8 million because the money does match? If they freed up the $8 million to package Tremaine Edmonds and a second-round pick to the Cincinnati Bengals for Trey Hendrickson to counter the Micah Parsons trade that Green Bay just pulled off. And the money matches because if you look at the contracts, the amount of dead cap we would take on that $4 million of that would come from the $8 million we just spent. The other $4 million would go towards paying the difference in Hendrickson's contract. So the money matches. That they're going to try to sell him at some point for a second round pick. Why not now?
Nah, they're gonna spend that money on Easton Stick because your quarterback has a hangnail.
So
but anyway, I have a theory for you, and I want to throw it at you real quick. Number 1, Henderson's contract now is over $30 million. They added $15 million to it.
Right.
He was at 18.
Right. We looked at the money on SpoTrack, and the difference between Edmonds and him is $4 million.
Right. But the difference here is the reason why you want $8 million is the same reason why the Lions did it in 2021 when they spent all the way up to whatever they could spend, because you have to have injury signing money.
JB, I agree with that. But the question is, you could do that at any point in the season. You didn't have to do it today to do the restructure. You could do it in week 6 just as easily as you did it today.
And I'm just saying, in 2021, the Lions did it the same way. Just before the season started, they cleared the cap, and everybody's like, "Oh, they're going to make a move." And what did we do? We sat there with our thumbs up our ass. So I'm just warning you, that might be what's going on.
And that's kind of what my initial thought was. But then, hey, why not play with it? Because, oh, by the way, I forgot to add this. The Bears only have 52 men on the 53-man roster right now. There is an open roster spot.
You'll get Jadeveon Clowney.
Yep.
So, I mean, yeah, Clowney's out there and Smith is out there. It's an interesting prospect to see if the Bears are maybe if tomorrow morning during Ken and Ken we get more breaking news that they signed an edge.
Smith is on tour with Cash Doll right now, and they're in another country. She posted it today. But anyway.
I don't think he was with Cash Doll anymore. I thought they broke up.
No, they got back together a week later.
Yeah, it's just kind of interesting when teams make a financial move like that this close to the season. Just kind of weird. But that was breaking in. No one expected it. No one expected it at all.
Keegan, what's your take on it?
To me, they cleared this money up, and they now have Ben Johnson at the head coaching helm. I feel like Ben Johnson's going to push for them to start making extensions. they have no safeties for next year. So they could easily extend a safety right now rather than wait.
Extensions wouldn't affect this year's cap, though.
Right. Exactly.
Jamie Malloy.
Yeah, I really don't know, but I mean, with the whole Bears thing, I think restructuring the guy. I mean, it's a passing league, you can never have enough corners, and maybe they do go for Henderson now to complement the Parsons trade. You might be onto something, Ken.
I mean, that one to me is like, look, I understand that Trey Hendrickson idea is way to frick out there, but Green Bay just did something major. What a better way to take your division rival to give them this by doing something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cincinnati's defense sucked with him or without him, so.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, JB, I got to hop off here. Me and you already talked about what I got to do at 9 o'clock. Yep. I appreciate you guys. This should probably be my last treatment for my wife and for another 6 months. So I love y'all. And
prayers up to her, buddy.
Appreciate
prayers
you guys.
Prayers up, man.
She feels better.
Get well.
She's actually feeling a lot better. You know, these treatments have been helping. So I think this is the last one. Then we go in for a recheck in 6 months. So all the prayers will be greatly appreciated, and we're gonna keep pushing forward. I love her, and God bless her soul for being a Cowboys fan. And we're gonna keep going, man.
Oh, she's a Cowgirls fan? No, just kidding.
She is. But yeah,
I'll forgive her for being flawed.
Yeah. Well, if that's the worst thing this angel does, then I'll deal with it.
I know.
So.
I'm glad that she was finally able to put her ring on again, brother. That was good. I was glad she was finally able to put her ring on again.
Yes. That was a very, very happy moment in the Johnson household. And I actually got her out to an Astros game. She was actually able to sit there for about 6 innings, before her hands started swelling, feet started swelling. So we got to enjoy some time and had a good time together. So, hopefully the next couple weeks are going to be better. And, we're just going to keep pushing forward. And, good Lord willing, everything's going to work out.
I agree with Robbie.
Mike. Much love.
Prayers for her, but fuck the Cowboy.
There you go, Yunzer.
Have a good one, Mike.
I say that all the time, and especially in football season, and I end up sleeping on the couch. So it is what it is.
Amen, brother, because they're weird. All right, have a good one.
She's basically saying, "Fuck the Cowboys." You say, "Fuck the Cowboys," but it ain't gonna be me tonight, baby.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good night, Mike.
All right, good night, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, Mike.
Good night.
All right, bye.
Hey, and back to the topic, Paul Jones said, hey, teams free up to do money. We agree, Paul. That's why we're throwing around a what-if scenario, because they also have a free roster spot. So I think Vogel is next in the chain.
Yeah.
All right.
It's what you and Keegan already nailed it. So, Dan, go ahead. I need to get a drink.
They definitely freed up roster all that cap money there so they can get lot lizards to come there to raise morale.
All right. P.
I love
what
that.
do you think?
I can't go after that, man. Come on.
Yeah, you got to follow that. You got to follow that one. That was a good one.
Most of these guys don't even know what a lot lizard is.
The problem here is that Ben Johnson goes after all the ex-Lions players now because I want them all on my team. So he might be going after Za'Darius. You never know.
Well, remember,
God bless his soul.
Hey, for Za'Darius, for the Bears were to sign him, he finishes the collection, he'll get all 4 helmets from the North.
Right. There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
He can take the tour.
Chicken nugget.
Let me just say, first things first, those 2 scenarios are pretty ugly for me, and I don't want that to happen, So, yeah, and Cash Doll is a real sweet woman. I met her at the Lions game before. Very sweet, very intelligent. great poised woman and understands, different perspectives of life and whatever in sports. But this is business. Business is business. And when it comes down to it, you got to make the right move that's best for you and your team. Whether if it's Trey Hendrickson, whether if it's Jadeveon Clowney, whether if it's any other special edge rusher out there, it's only right to go and get a guy that fits your team and fits your culture. And if the Bears do go out there and get Zadarius Smith, hey, have fun at it. Go ahead. You got your, 4 rings or whatever on your hand like Thanos. Great job for that. But you just got to understand that if you fit that culture, go to that culture. If you fit our culture, stay in our culture. We're going to throw you the right offer there is. And JB, I don't know if you noticed, but we listened to this, audio from John Jansen and, Jim Costa, right? Where they took everything out of proportion. And listeners, I'm saying listeners took everything out of proportion and said, well, we need we need edge rushers. We're good. Why are we? What are you talking about? We're good. They trust in Davenport. That's their main thought. That's their main go-to is that they trust in Davenport and they think Davenport can go past 4 games and be healthy this season and have a hell of a season. But, you just can't say we're good if you don't go get the guy that fits opposite of Aiden. That's what you need. You really need a guy that could be that game changer, that could change the pace of the game. And, it's just tough right now. It's really tough for this team. It's tough for the look at it for other teams. But if they're other teams interested in Z, go get Z. If you're interested in Trey, go get Trey. But you better make the right offer for him. Simple.
It's an arms race in the NFC North that people haven't noticed.
Ralph, what do you think about it?
I'm sorry, JB. I had to go off the air for a few minutes. What are we talking about here? I'm sorry.
The Bears actually cleared up some cap room today, restructuring some guys.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? I think the Bears needed to do that, and then they need to get some people. But you know what? Bears defense is going to be better this year. I've said this many times. Ken can back me up. Dennis Allen is their defensive coordinator. And I mean, I know he was a bad head coach, but you know what? I've said this many times. I'll say it again. Some people can bake a cake and some people can't. Some people can be coordinators and some people can be head coaches. You know what? Dennis Allen, that defense is going to be better this year. Ben Johnson with the offensive mind is going to be better this year. And I think the Bears could. I think that whole division, the NFC North, is going to be a very tough one. Minnesota, Bears, Green Bay, with and the Lions. So we're going to find out what happens this year with this division. It's going to be interesting. And these moves shuffling back and forth, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what's going to happen this year.
All right. So that rounds it out because I gave my take first for a change. So we're going to go over the injury report on NFL.com right now for each team as of week 1. Ben Johnson can't bake them. All right. For the Arizona Cardinals, the right guard, Will Hernandez, was limited, so it looks like he'll still play. For the Falcons, Darnell Mooney, limited. Jack Nelson did not participate with a calf injury. Clark Phillips III had a rib injury, and he was limited. And DeMarco Helms, hamstring, did not participate and ruled out. Patrick Ricard, fullback for the Ravens, did not participate with a calf injury. Isaiah Likely is already ruled out for this week. Daniel Falele, the right guard, is out with an illness. And Jair Alexander, limited with a knee injury already.
Wow.
Imagine that.
Ravens are a mash case there, Jeremy.
Yeah.
They signed defensive back JT Gray to the practice squad, and they cut defensive back Thomas Graham Jr. that they signed out of the UFL. When was the last time Detroit played for a Lombardi? You know the answer, and I don't even need to talk about it.
So hush.
Why is that a point?
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything?
I mean, come on now. It's the same repetitive joke here.
I know.
It's
Yeah,
the
but
same.
I just move on. I tried. I
Move
said
on,
what I had to say.
chicken.
I'll ignore it.
Hey, and
Buffalo.
wash, rinse, and repeat.
Yep. Buffalo Bills. Keon Coleman groin injury is limited. Gabe Davis will likely join the practice squad with an injury designation, and so they waived Hoyer off, expecting to grab him back after they put Gabe Davis on the injured reserve. Is what I'm reading.
Yep.
Khalil Shakir was a full for the first time in 3 weeks as a full participant in practice. Dwayne Carter, defensive tackle, will be out for the foreseeable future with a torn Achilles. Christian Benford, groin limited. Tre'Davious White did not participate and is not being ruled out for the season opener at this point. And their kicker, Tyler Bass, has a left hip / groin injury and was limited in practice. Carolina Panthers. Ika Mukambu did not participate in Wednesday's practice because he just had an appendectomy.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Not a good
Iky's out. That's not good. That's your left tackle. The blind
Yep.
side's going to be open.
Yeah.
Damian Lewis, left guard, shoulder, ankle. He's hurt in 2 spots. He's limited.
Head and shoulders.
Right guard, Robert Hunt, limited.
Oh,
Cornerback, Damari Mathis, knee, limited. Chicago Bears, Tysheem Johnson was waived from the injured reserve. So there's a little bit more of that money freed up because the minimum's almost $1 million. Cincinnati Bengals, right guard, Lucas Patrick was named the starter for the Bengals.
What, Ken?
That's what all they had for the Bears?
Right, because they don't talk about the restructures. This is just injury report.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Roshan Johnson did not practice today for the Bears at all.
This is as of today's thing. I'm just reading what's in there from today.
Weird. All right. I'm just, it's just weird. I'm wondering how I know for a fact there's 3 Bears players that didn't practice at all today. It should have been on the injury report, put it that way.
Right. Lucas Patrick was named the starter for the Bengals for the 2025 season at right guard by Zach Taylor. The Bengals had no players listed on their injury report, and their roster cut was offensive tackle Caleb Etienne. Cleveland Browns, injuries. Blake Whiteheart, tight end, knee. Ethan Postic, center, knee. Michael Hall, knee. Wasn't that the rookie they just drafted? That Michael Hall out of Ohio State?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shelby Harris, illness, limited. Muhammad Diabate, linebacker, quad, limited. Denzel Ward, shoulder, limited. Dallas Cowboys, Tyler Guyton, knee, was a full participant for the first time since last season. Congratulations, he made it onto the field. Let's see how long he lasts. Every team plays every year for the life. Hey, I love that one, Beaver Nug.
There you go.
Browns are beating the Bengals. I don't think so.
No.
It's Joe Flacco. They just might.
Yeah, I don't see that happening by a long shot.
Okay,
Joe Burrow's going to go off.
Let JB continue.
Defensive tackle for the Cowboys, Kerryon Winfrey, back, has been ruled out for week 1. So it looks like they got Kenny Clark at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Trevion Diggs is off the injury report and expected to play. They're signing. They signed fullback Hunter Lipke, the kid out of North Dakota State from last year, the fullback. They signed him to a 2-year extension.
Oh, wow.
Denver Broncos, Marvin Mims Jr. was a full practice today. Nate Atkins did not participate. Nick Bonita was finally returns to the active roster. And Dre Greenlaw did not participate with a quad injury. They signed Thayer Thomas, wide receiver, to the practice squad. So today's injury report was Sion Vaki. Hamstring, did not participate, but is expected to play because this is his first full week healthy. Is more a day of rest for him because he's coming off of that hamstring injury from earlier in the camp. Isaac Tesla was sick. Literally, it says illness, limited practice today. Sam Laporta, who missed time during championship due to injury, is not listed on the first practice report, which means he was playing. Coyote Awasika, shoulder limited. And Trevor Nowoski is dealing with an elbow issue, so he did not participate. Our tryouts were CJ Beathard, Nathan Peterman, Jesus, wide receivers, Malik Cunningham, Jerjuan Newton, and Kendrick Pryor.
Is that Jerzon's brother?
I don't know.
Hey, Jeremy, who's Peterman play for?
Nobody.
He's free agent.
He's a free agent. We're giving him a tryout.
Hey,
About to
Peter,
be lying again.
We signed CJ.
We would sign Peterman and cut him every week last year. That's what Peterman is. He's the guy you signed to be the third quarterback.
We signed CJ. Hey, B, we signed CJ.
To the practice squad, yeah.
Yeah, we signed him to the practice squad. Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love was a full participant for the first time in 2 weeks since his surgery. Jaden Reed did not participate with a foot injury. Dontavian Wicks has a calf injury and is limited. Savion Williams has a hamstring injury and is limited. Center Elkin Jenkins has a hip injury and is limited. Micah Parsons, back limited, is hopeful to play. Hopeful, not saying he will. It says hopeful now to play in the opener. Defensive lineman Baron Sorrell, knee limited. Cornerback Nate Hobbs, knee did not participate. And safety Zane Anderson, his knee is limited. That's a laundry list of injuries for the Packers.
That Elton injury with that hip might be a problem.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hips on offensive linemen, that ain't good.
I guess those hips don't lie.
Questionable means there's a chance you could play. Limited. They're not giving you much hope that they'll play, but it's not ruling them out yet, which means that they're borderline being ready to play. Is all it means. They're borderline. Would be surprising if the Browns won.
Week
like,
one,
come on, it's the Bengals.
Yeah, Nathan Peterman. Yep, that same guy.
And then he goes, "Just don't go hard on the Beaver." That's what June said to Ward. Megan Ossie says thanks. Yes, okay. So on to the Texans. Braxton Berrios did not participate. Christian Kirk did not participate. Blake Fisher, the offensive tackle, was a limited one with an ankle injury. Cam Robinson, offensive tackle, is illness and did not participate. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, knee, is good to go for the season opener versus the Rams. So for the first time since before the playoffs, he gets to play again. Their signings was wide receiver Silas Bolden, guard Sidney Sow, and cornerback D'Angelo Ross. I remember him from the AAF when he was playing with the team, same one that had Jeremy Ross as a kick returner. Roster cuts: Reed Holsky, Jalen Thomas, both offensive tackles, and linebacker Casey Osai.
Hey, JB, is Braxton Berrios an offensive lineman?
No,
receiver.
No, wide receiver. They had two wide receivers.
He was dating one of the Colpo sisters.
No.
Anyways, they had two wide receivers in Berrios and Kirk, and then they had the two offensive tackles, Fisher and Robinson, out. Their roster cuts was Reed Holsky, Jalen Thomas, Casey Osai. Their tryouts today was two wide receivers, Raheem Jarrett, Mike Wood, tight end Nick Muse, offensive lineman Tyrese Robinson, defensive backs, and there's four of them: Shamar Bartholomew, Ajani Garner, Maxon Hook, and Jordan Polk. The team captains were named C.J. Stroud, Dare Ogunbowale, Nico Collins, Will Anderson Jr., and Aziz Al-Shahir. Oh, that prick.
Yeah. I wonder how many suspensions he'll get this year.
It's over.
Running back Tyler Goodson for the Colts was limited with an elbow injury and returned to practice today, and is the only player listed on their injury report. Jacksonville Jaguars left guard Wyatt Milam did not participate in Wednesday's practice. Right tackle Cole Van Lanen is limited, and their cornerback Monteric Brown did not participate.
Looks
Kansas
like
City
they're
Chiefs.
light on the match list.
Yeah. Kansas City Chiefs, Jalen Royals, wide receiver, will not travel to the team of Brazil and has been ruled out for Friday's game. And defensive lineman Omar Narman Lott was limited today in practice. For the Las Vegas Raiders, here's a name you love, Ralph.
Okay.
Kenny Pickett actually got to return to pro football as a full participant to practice today.
Oh my! There we go. Kenny Pickett.
Two small hands, Pickett.
Future starter, Carney Hands.
But he's got Pete Carroll as his head coach now. So.
Oh wow, what a big difference!
And Geno Smith is
Hey,
his mentor.
well,
Sorry.
Will, you're actually making fun of Pete Carroll. He's great.
No, I'm
okay, well,
saying that.
Pickett... stop derailing.
Sorry.
I was trying to say, but Carney Hands might be able to beat Geno Smith because everywhere other than where Dave Canales has been, he's been dog shit. Los Angeles Chargers, Najee Harris is expected to play Friday in the eye-opening. As an eye-opener. Miami Dolphins, Evan Ashane returned to limited practice today. Jalen Wright did not participate. He's a running back. Wide receivers, Dwayne Eskridge is in concussion protocol and was limited to non-team events. Tyreek Hill was limited with his oblique and calf injury now. Now he added a calf injury to his injury.
Shame to the Packers.
Guy's a walking mass unit himself. Darren Waller did not participate and did not have a setback in his recovery, so they signed a player that can't even play to replace Jonnu Smith. Wow. Right tackle Austin Jackson, toe limited. Cornerback Ethan Bonner, hamstring, did not participate. And safety Ashton Davis, calf limited. And they cut offensive tackle Baron Mato. New England Patriots, wide receiver Efton Chisholm III was a full participant. I think he's a practice squad guy. I never even heard of him. Christian Gonzalez did not practice on Monday, but is not ruled out for week 1 versus the Raiders. Signings, linebacker Darius Harris to the practice squad. And a guy that came from the Patriots to Detroit and then went on to the Texans for a year, Deron Harmon announced his retirement today.
Can I ask something about the Patriots too?
Sure.
They cut Jabril Peppers.
That happened like last week.
And I want to say something real quick. I like Carroll. I think Pickett's a bum. That's what I was saying. Ooh, wow.
New Orleans, left guard Trevor Penning, toe, did not participate. Chase Young suffered a calf injury during Wednesday's practice and was limited. Head coach Kellen Moore told reporters. Christian Boyd has a hand injury. He's limited. Alante Taylor, groin limited. And safety Jordan Howden has an oblique injury, and he's limited. Malik Neighbors returned to practice, Leonard. He was not on the report.
Yeah, he's made of glass too.
Andrew Thomas foot was limited in practice. Yeah, he's always been made of glass. Their tryouts have been 5 different defensive backs. What's going on in the cornerback room, Leonard? It's Shamar Bartholomew, Brandon Crosley, MJ Devonshire, Keenan Garber, and Keith Taylor. The only one I heard of on there is Keith Taylor.
Because you don't have a legit cornerback too right now. Freaking Deontay Banks is freaking a shell of his former self. He got butthurt last year when they changed him to freaking CB2, and he's never going to come back from it.
And Myles Garrett got to see both of them. I got to reply to this. This is, and Myles Garrett got to see both of those fingers.
Wait, Yinzer, you mean these ones?
Yeah, those ones. Those ones.
Yinzer?
All right,
he's got a ring too.
Oh, I was just going to say he freaking basically got the Jeff Okuda freaking brain.
There we go. New York Jets, Tyrod Taylor was limited in Wednesday's practice. Right tackle, Chukuma Okorafor, with a hand injury, did not
his
participate.
nickname, Jeremy, is Chooks. The Steelers used to call him Chooks Okorafor, just to shorten his name.
Their Pro Bowler, Elijah Vera Tucker, that they drafted last year that made the Pro Bowl, suffered a potentially serious injury and could miss significant time for the Jets.
They already announced he's out for the year.
They already announced it? Okay. And Sauce Gardner, who's dealing with a fibula injury, was limited in practice today. So he's finally returning. Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Tanner McKee has been ruled out for Thursday's opener versus the Cowboys, and Landon Dickerson is back as a full participant for the first time since week 1 of training camp. Signings, they signed Eli Ricks to the practice squad. Roster cuts, offensive lineman Holland Pierce to the practice squad, and they were visited by Javon Baker, wide receiver. Pittsburgh Steelers injuries. Defensive tackle Derek Harmon did not participate in Wednesday's practice with a knee injury. Linebacker Nick Herbig has a hamstring and was limited. And defensive back Corey Trice Jr. did not participate. Hamstring injury.
He's a mash unit. He's a mash.
Yeah, he's been in and out of the lineup.
Trice. Yeah, he's been hurt. He was hurt in college, Jeremy. And, good player when he's healthy. But, can't help the club if you're in the tub. So.
Yep. Their signings was wide receiver Lance McCutcheon to the practice squad and linebacker John Radigan. Roster cut, you cut Robert Woods and Aiden Williams.
Yeah.
Robert Woods.
Robert Woods. That was, I don't know what
the writing was on the wall.
Yeah.
All right, for the San Francisco 49ers, Mac Jones was a full participant. Isaac Garendo was a full participant. Running back Jordan James has a finger in. Oh, I wonder if he was finger banging somebody.
His finger? He was finger banging Caleb.
Jawan Jennings' calf was limited in practice, but expected to play in the season opener versus Seattle, according to Shanahan. Wide receiver Jordan Watkins did not play. Guard Dominic Cooney has a knee injury. He was limited, and Mikael Williams returned to full practice today. And they signed MVS to the active roster.
Dude, always finds a contract.
Oh, man. MVS has bounced around in the league a lot.
MVS has been bounced around almost as much as Josh Rosen.
That's a question me to the 49ers because they just recently traded for Sky Moore. And they're not really kind of giving him a.
Well, they haven't ruled Jawan Jennings out.
And if I'm not mistaken, oh yeah, JB, go ahead.
They haven't ruled him out, but they haven't said he's playing yet.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't they sign EQ though?
Equanimous?
He's gone too.
Yeah, 49ers. Yeah.
He got signed and cut already.
EQ definitely is not the football player his brother is.
And for Megan, the Seahawks, Jake Bobo has a concussion, was limited in practice. Torrey Horton, he returned to practice, and Uchenna Nwosu, linebacker, is limited in practice. They signed running back Damian Martinez because the other two can't stay healthy. Offensive tackle Amari Kite is signed to the practice squad, and cornerback Sherman John Charles was signed to the practice squad. The roster cuts was John Reese Plumley, waived from injured reserve.
What?
Guard Satoa Lamia, defensive end Jalen Gaines, and defensive tackle Anthony Campbell was all cut.
They cut John Reese, who's going to protect him from the Terminator.
I know.
That was John Connor.
That was John Connor.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, but John Reese was sent back.
Before I know some people already submitted pick'ems. I got an announcement that you may want to change your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, Tristan Wirfs, and Vita Vea are all rolled out for week 1.
Oh, wow. That means Ibuka's going to step up.
Cade Otton is recovering from a brain injury. He's been limited. Cornerback Benjamin Morrison, quad limited. And safety Christian Izzian, that's their rookie that they just drafted. He has an oblique, did not practice, and is not ruled out, but not.
Izzian is a rookie. This is his second year.
Hey, speaking of Jawan Jennings, I got some breaking news here. They've come to an agreement with the San Francisco 49ers, them and Jawan, that will add $3 million in playtime incentives to the wide receiver's contract per his agent Drew Rosenhaus. Go figure. Now, instead of earning $7.5 million, the Jennings can earn up to $10.5 million.
Cool. The Titans.
So $3 million was pissing them off.
$3 million.
$3 million's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, I know.
Go
It's
ahead, go ahead,
insurance
JB.
on a Maserati is expensive.
Okay. Tennessee Titans. Injuries. Dan Moore Jr. Left tackle did not participate in Monday's Wednesday practice. L'Jarius Sneed returned to limited practice, and safety Kevin Winston Jr. with a hamstring injury returned to limited practice.
Have a good one, Megan.
Who's popping out?
No, Megan's hopping out. That's what I said. Have a good one, Megan.
All right. Have a good day.
mean Open Door Moore's not going to play for Tennessee. Wow.
But they signed Kazir White, the linebacker, today, who started all 17 games for the Cardinals last year, and they cut Isaiah Rake, defensive lineman. And last but not least, we have the Washington Foreskins, Commanders. That's their name now. Yeah, that's
something. The Washington somethings.
Marcus Mariota, for the first time since he was an Atlanta Falcon, returned to a full participant to the practice squad. Noah Brown was limited, and Dorrance Armstrong, their defensive end, was limited. Yeah. And that is the injuries around the NFL before we get to our favorite thing to do. Guess what it is, boys? It's that time of year.
First time for pick'ems.
Yes.
Hey, I think this report was
Rookie hazing.
Man, I thought freaking Will was going to take that circle jerk right there, man.
Yeah, it looked like it. So let's set this up so we can see everybody while we do this.
Uh-oh.
You said you wanted to make an announcement before the pick'ems, JB, that may change people's pick'ems.
He just did.
He did.
The Tampa Bay injuries, the 3 players that aren't playing.
Oh, okay.
Chris Godwin, Tristan Wirfs, and Vita Villa. That's huge.
It is.
All right. Thursday night football, we have the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Who you got there, Ken, the Bear fan?
Oh, God, I hate both teams. Can they both lose?
It's possible.
If it helps, it's in Philly.
Yeah, I mean, look, Dallas is a hot mess right now. I do like their new defensive coordinator for them, but they're still a hot mess. But now you got the Super Bowl hangover. But you know what? God, I'm sorry, Woody. I know he's in his house right now. He's having a bad thought because of this. I'm gonna have to take Philly. I hate to, but I'm gonna have to.
I was gonna say, you're gonna make a pick.
Keegan.
So, Jay Jones makes a trade, and now he has a documentary coming out. He's going to be preoccupied, and Dallas is going to have the worst season. I'm taking Philly.
All right, Jamie.
Let's see. I think this is a game where, like I said, they trade Micah Parsons, but it's going to test if Dallas's run defense is going to be better. But I think Philly wins this game, but I think it makes Dallas a better team as the season goes on, and I think they'll have a good year and their run defense will be improved. But for week 1, I take Philly.
They're a rating system for a reason.
Dallas with a moral victory.
I got 3 words for you, and then I'm going to leave it at that. Fly, Eagles, fly.
All right. Dan Leonard.
Well, considering Dak is 9-4 all time against the Eagles, I'm still taking Philly.
All right, Bistrilla.
Yeah, I think I'll take Philly, but it's going to be closer than people expect it to be.
Yeah.
Joseph Jones.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Eagles are going to dominate on Thursday night and beat the Dallas Cowboys so they can celebrate the right way as champions. So I'm going to pick the Eagles over the Cowgirls. You know what it is. Got to keep it real.
Ralph.
Well, I think the Eagles are going to win. It's going to be it might be a dogfight, but I don't think so. I think they're going to win by 2 touchdowns. Philly.
I am taking the Eagles as well. And then we got Friday night football. Kansas City with less wide receivers than there are on a UFL team at this time, versus the Los Angeles Chargers, who has one more wide receiver than a UFL team at this time, because all they got is Lad McConkey. Everybody else is dog shit.
Keenan Allen.
Dog shit.
No, he went back to the Bay. Didn't he
Ralph,
go? Yeah, he went back.
Ralph, who do you got?
Who's KC playing again, Jeremy? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
LA Chargers.
Oh,
in LA.
This is it. Oh, it's in LA. I thought
No,
this
it's
was
in Brazil.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not at Burrowhead.
That's right. It's at Brazil. That's right.
Well, I'm taking the Chargers in an upset.
Nice. Joseph Jones.
Oh, Dylan Raiola and the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, okay.
Dylan Raiola tried to be, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
but
we
you get
saw
the
that
point.
clip. Yeah.
Anyways, Kansas City is going to beat the LA Chargers, and that's just what it is. I think Travis Kelce got something to prove. I think Patrick Mahomes got something to prove, and the Chiefs are going to come into this game playing with a chip on their shoulder. So at the end of the day, it's Chiefs over the Chargers.
All right. BA.
I'm sorry. I'm calling them San Diego. Call that shit. The Chargers are going to win this game. They got great defense. People underestimate their defense. Their defense is great. And Kansas City is just, yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
All right. Leonard.
I'm going with the Superchargers. That defense is definitely way better than the Chiefs is. The Chiefs have no firepower left anymore. And I don't think Travis Kelce gives a goddamn about football anymore because he just became a billionaire.
Ooh.
Too much Taylor Swift.
Is it me? I think it is.
Yes, Will.
Go Chargers.
All right. Jamie Malloy.
Great minds think alike, Will and Ralph. Go Chargers.
Keegan.
The refs. Kansas City refs.
All right. Ken the Bear fan.
Look, if you're going to steal one against Kansas City, week one's always your best shot.
Yep.
Hi, Lions fans. How you doing?
Hi.
Wow.
But
Not wrong.
But
hello.
So I'm going to go with the Chargers because look at Kansas City for two reasons. One, they start slow. Two, the decline. We're going to start seeing more of it this year. They won a lot of close games last year. Well, what happens when you win a lot of close games one year? Usually the next year you start losing a lot of close games. Hi, Vikings.
Hi, Minnesota.
So, yeah. Hi, Minnesota. So I'm going to take the Chargers. I think they're the next team to win this division.
All right. I don't think the Chargers win the division, but I do pick them to win this game because, let's face it, Chief Frog Throat doesn't get in full form till week 5.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Then we got the Tampa Bay. And remember, I just said they have no Chris Godwin. They have no Jalen McMillan. Their wide receiver they picked this year is out for the season already, too. Tristan Wirfs is out. Vita Vea is dealing with an injury. Who do you take between them and Atlanta? In Atlanta, Ken the Bear fan, you're first.
Dude, come on. Baker does Baker things. Tampa Bay.
All right. Keegan?
Atlanta's defense is hot garbage. I gotta take Tampa Bay, even though they're beat up.
All right, Jamie.
Baker Mayfield does do Baker things, but I think Michael Penix Jr. is going to do Michael Penix Jr. things. Give me hot Atlanta and a hot upset while Tampa Bay is dealing with hot garbage injuries.
Ooh. All right, Will.
You know what? There's a really good matchup. I think that's going to happen in this game between Mike Evans and AJ Terrell. But I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Dan Leonard.
I think Bijan's going to have a huge day, so I'm going with the Falcons.
BA.
So everything is stacked against Tampa Bay in this game. Remember, Atlanta beat Tampa Bay twice last year.
Mm-hmm.
However, Penis has his right tackle missing because he's out for the season.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's protecting that blind side of Penis.
Nobody's protecting the blind-sided penis. What?
Right? No blind side Penis.
Michael
So I'm
Penis.
taking Tampa Bay in this one.
You know those Navy guys.
All right, chicken nugget.
It ain't got nothing to do with the Navy, man.
Yes, it does.
Hey, I gotta just go out on a limb and say ATL over TB. That's it. That's all.
Okay. Ralph?
Well, I like the Buccaneers. You know what? I got a good one for you. Why did Tony Dungy and John Gruden leave the Buccaneers?
No.
Because Corn was a Buccaneer. I'm taking Tampa Bay.
Aha.
All right. All right. Next up on the slate, it
Wait,
is
JB,
Lost.
who are you picking?
I'm not picking Atlanta. I hate them fucking things. The fail can't. But anyways, let's go on to the next one. We got Las Vegas at New England. Who you got, Ralph?
I got New England here. I like Mike Vrabel. I think his team is up to speed here. Las Vegas Raiders, I don't know. We'll see, but I like Mike Vrabel and I like New England.
Looks like chickens. Oh, there he is. Chicken Nugget. Las Vegas at New England. Who you got there, brother?
Oh, he's got props for this.
Chicken. You there?
He's there.
Viva Las Vegas.
Oh.
Viva, viva, viva Las Vegas over New England.
Oh,
All right.
And a song.
BA.
So it's a better coach versus the better team, and I'm taking the better team. That'll be the Patriots.
All right. Dan Leonard.
As much as this hurts me to say, I'm taking freaking Vegas.
You're taking the Geno Smith-led Raiders.
Oh. God, I fucking hate him. I hate him so much. Like
you hate him almost as much as you do Kenny Galladay.
No, I fucking hate
understand,
him more.
Dan. I understand the reason why you picked Las Vegas, and it pains you to do that for Geno, because I don't think I will ever find a Giants fan that will pick New England. Ever.
Oh, it has nothing to do with that. I think Geno's a better quarterback than Drake May at this point in his career. I think Brock Bowers is going to carve up that freaking secondary of New England, and they're going to pound the rock with Ashton Genty.
All right. Will.
New England.
Jamie.
New England.
Of course.
Egan.
Pats, Patricia's.
And the Bear fan.
The Raiders.
Raiders.
I'm torn. I like both coaches. Both coaches are very good, Pete Carroll and Mike Vrabel. The better roster is New England right now because they actually have an offensive line versus the Raiders. They have a mash unit with Geno Smith back there. I'm going to take New England. All right, next up, we got the Bungles versus the Brownies. God, I don't know what. This is like the toilet bowl of the AFC North right here. You got one team that can score and can't stop anybody, and one team that can stop everybody but can't score. I don't know what we're going to do. Ken the Bear fan, tell me.
God, well, look, Cincinnati played Burrow and the ones in the preseason for a reason. That was so they get off to a faster start than their normal pub crawl, down the street. So, yeah, they're going to put up points, but, man, Garrett wants to eat. You know what? I hate to say this. Who's the home team? I'm going to go with the home team on this one.
Brown.
Just because the old man's not going to be broken yet, and he doesn't have to do much but maybe put up 14 points, with that defense. It's going to be a good game. This is a great divisional game. You can call it the worst, JB, but let's face it. This will be a great divisional game. I'm going to have to go with the Browns, even though I don't want to, because I think Burrow is the shit. But the Browns eke out a close one.
All right. Keegan.
I have to go with the better offense. I want to take the Bungles.
All right. Jamie.
There's a saying, I feel like, having a great run defense means you actually have a defense, even when you're as bad as the Browns are. The Bengals think they're playing in the NBA. I always say that. Where they score but can't stop anyone. You know what? I think the run defense, give me Kevin Stefanski in an upset week 1. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.
No.
Oh, God. You're going to make us sick.
All right, Will.
You are gonna make me sick. Did
Will.
you forget the Browns
Will.
have Okay, I'll just go short. Bengals.
There we go.
Thank Jesus.
Leonard.
Short Leonard.
Sorry.
Leonard, your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, Leonard.
I'm going with Joey Burrow, and also Jamie. That was the most off-key singing I've ever heard. Thank you. I needed that, sir.
It was great. BA.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bengals.
All right. Joseph Jones, Chicken Nugget King.
I said it way earlier in the show that the Bengals are going to have a field day with the Browns. So I'm going to go with the Bengals. Joe Burrow is going to go out there and hand it to them boys and take down the Brownies.
All right. Ralph.
It's going to be a dogfight. I think the Bengals will win by either a field goal or a touchdown. It's going to be a dogfight. This is a division game. When you have division games, scores, records all go out the window. So I can't stand Cleveland. I'll take Cincy over Cleveland any day of the week.
All righty. I am going to pick the Browns because they're at home, and that's it. I don't think they're going to get off to a fast start no matter how much they try, because they just haven't done it yet. And until I see them do it, I don't believe in them. All right. Then we got the Arizona Cardinals traveling to the Saints. Is anybody picking the Saints?
Nope. I'm not.
Nope.
No.
Fantasy owners, start your Cardinals now.
Well, wait a minute. Just to clarify, is there a new Call of Duty being released this week? If not, then no.
No.
It was released like 2 weeks ago.
It'll be in the middle. It'll be like in October, November when it comes out.
No, so yeah, he's fine.
It's Modern Warfare he likes more, because Call of Duty releases in August. But anyways, yeah, so we'll move on. Okay, everybody took the Cardinals. Pittsburgh at the Jets.
1 sec, James.
Ralph, what do you think?
Steelers win 17-7.
Chicken Nugget.
I'm going, go the opposite way and say the Jets beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 27-17.
Ooh, that's a goal.
BA.
I got Pittsburgh winning this one.
Leonard.
Jets 13-10.
Will.
Steelers.
All right, Jamie.
It's interesting. Last year the Jets were a mess because of a quarterback who I cannot stand. Man, do I not like Aaron Rodgers with a burning passion? I dislike him so much. And now he's playing for the Squealers, or the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hey, we don't hate.
Hey.
You can't talk shit about the Steelers. Like, they're like one of the premier fucking franchises in history.
For real.
But they have mediocre Mike as their head coach.
And look, they have 6 Super Bowl titles to their resume, so you can't clown them on that.
Ralph also never had a losing season.
For those that don't know,
no, Jamie's doing it right. Mediocre Mike. That's correct.
Jamie is a Bills fan. He can clown whoever he wants in the AFC.
And I do like the Steelers. I just don't like Aaron Rodgers. That's the difference. But
he could, but I was just saying, like, man, you just can't. You can't hate on that. You can't hate on that. That's history.
But go ahead.
I know you can't.
Hey, I was gonna say.
Anyway,
the Steelers have exactly as many.
I don't like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Glenn's in town. He's going to be the new man to lead the Jets. Week 1.
Shit, I forgot about that.
Give me this team in a victory. As Fireman Ed would say, give me the Jets, Jets, or the land of the free and the home
You're a Buffalo Bill fan. Man. Stop.
God, Soma.
Egan.
Jesus.
Oh shit!
I think that's. I think the Jets need time to get acclimated with Aaron Glenn. I feel like the Steelers are going to pull this out in a close one.
All right, Ken, the Bear fan.
I'm gonna say it's gonna all come down to a Justin Fields running touchdown.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, come on, Ken. Really?
Because you know what? Look, I love your defense, Ralph. You know I do. But guys like him create problems for defenses like yours who are used to going after quarterbacks who kind of hang around the pocket. The one knock on Justin Fields is actually a positive in this game. The second, like a nanosecond, it looks like he doesn't like it. Tuck and run, baby. Tuck and run. You're going to see a lot of Justin Fields running, and the Steelers aren't built for that.
Okay.
I
JB.
hope Aaron Rodgers' ass turns into a
Give me
Rodgers-
the Steelers.
So
Give me the Steelers. Even though I hate Aaron Rodgers with a passion, I know he blows goats, and the only reason why Danica left him is because she said she wanted to try butt stuff and he bent over. But give me the Steelers.
I think we're unanimous on the next one, but I could.
Hey, by the way, I did love him singing that national anthem. That's way better than Fergie. I ain't gonna lie. That was better than that.
That was better than Rosie O'Donnell.
Chicken nugget, though. hey,
I love
chicken
him for
nugget.
that.
Chicken
Yeah.
nugget. But who would you rather see in a bikini?
Fergie.
Listen.
Really,
Fergie's hot.
really damn.
Fergie's hot.
Yeah.
She's cute.
But anyways, the next game is Miami at Indianapolis.
You.
Is
So we got Concussion Boy versus Sunshine Jones.
this is the toilet bowl game of the week.
Yeah. Who do you got? Who do you got, Ken?
0-0 tie.
Keegan.
I gotta take the Dolphins.
Jamie.
Give me the Colts. Danny Jones is up at Adams for this game after he was rumored to be dating Kay Adams.
Well.
Dolphins win 5-2 in a baseball score.
Red letter.
Wow. How the fuck can you hate the fans that much, Will? Wow. I'm going to take the Dolphins from a Minka Fitzpatrick interception for a touchdown. That's going to be the winner. 7-0.
There we go. I like that take.
Let's
But
Fields
anyways,
with him.
BA.
I'm gonna go Colts on this one.
Oh,
The Colts
All right.
definitely have the better team, but Daniel
Chicken
Jones
nugget.
is stuck a fat one.
Since Daniel Jones is taking away my crush, Kay Adams, I'm gonna have to go with the Miami Dolphins.
Ralph Williams.
Y'all are fucking hilarious today.
Well, I
I'm
say
telling you.
the Colts, and the only reason I'm saying that is because maybe Daniel Jones will listen to Shane Steichen, who's not a bad coach with the quarterbacks. Let's see what he does. And Steichen and both Mike McDaniels both are on eggshells this year, so it's going to be a close game, a dogfight. But I'm taking the Colts.
Hey, I'm going to amend mine from a
When you said that
0-0
name,
tie.
Ralph,
I'm going to go from a
no,
0-0
it's too
tie.
late.
Well, I'm going to amend
Okay.
mine from a 0-0 tie to 9-7 Colts on a safety. There we go.
Oh, jeez.
I like it.
which
I
one
like
picks? There
it.
you go.
I'm taking the Colts. I don't trust Devin A. Shane's still not 100%. Tariq Hill's not 100%. Miami, all it takes is one little bump to his head, and Tua's out for the year.
Yep.
Give me the Colts. All right. I got to skip two because it's back-to-back people that are normally a part of the show. Some bitch. All right. We're going to go to the 4 o'clock games. It's San Francisco versus Seattle in Seattle. Who you got, Ralph?
I'm going to take Seattle in this one. I'm not a 49ers fan anyway. I'll take Seattle.
Chicken Nugget. You got your McNuggets ready on this one?
Oh, they're definitely hot and ready, but I ain't talking the pizza. Yes, I'm gonna go with Seattle because I visit Seattle and I actually like the city of Seattle. The Seahawks are definitely gonna win over the 49ers, so screw the 49ers. Seattle all day.
BA.
I'm going with Seattle because they have my favorite colors.
You like that?
Wow.
We can throw everything else out there. Fuck it,
Wow. Jeremy, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have to leave. Okay.
Hey, thank you for stopping, Ralph. Shout out your channel real quick.
Yes,
Shout out, Ralph. Have a great night.
Ralph Williams, RW Media, on YouTube, Facebook, and please don't forget, I'm also on Twitter, X, and follow me there as well. And I have several archive shows, so check them out as well. You can also check out my appearance on the Sports Nut Show last night, and I will be joining Ken and Ken Friday morning at 11 a.m. So talk to everyone later and have yourselves a great one. Thank you.
Hey, shoot me a follow, Ralph. Shoot me a follow on Twitter, man. Shoot me a follow, my guy.
I will do that. What's your handle there or whatever?
Chicken Nugget King 313.
All right, great. I'll do it right now. Thank you.
All right, sure.
Have a good one, Ralphie.
You too. Thank you.
Damn it.
God damn.
Put the damn thing up there, JB.
Hey, my touchpad's acting up because I laughed so hard I spit on the fucker.
What game are we on?
Oh my God.
Wow.
I haven't heard that since last year.
Will, it's your turn. Will.
Leonard hasn't gone or Jamie. I don't remember who goes next.
Yeah, Dan
It's
did.
you, I think. Will,
I
your
haven't
turn.
gone either.
Jamie hasn't
You're
gone
after
or
Will.
Leonard.
I'm going from the bottom up.
Oh,
All right,
sorry.
woohoo! Anyway.
I got the sea chickens because I have Kenneth Walker in fantasy.
Okay. In this game, you got Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers and the Seahawks. And there's one thing that Mike McDonald does in his play calling. Mike McDonald runs the ball. E-I-E-I-O.
Oh,
the
no.
Seahawks are going to win this
Stop it.
game.
That's going to
My
get...
fucking Lord.
Hey, Jamie, you know you're kind of blocked in your view there, buddy.
Oh, yeah. My camera's effed up. Hold on.
Hey, Beastrilla, Jamie should actually come out with a karaoke album. I'm being real. I love
I'm trying
it.
to do my inner
Love
Chris
the energy.
chicken. I appreciate it.
Hey, Nugget, which Nugget
No
are you?
comment.
Your Chicken Nugget 313?
Pardon?
Are you your Chicken Nugget Chicken Nugget King 313?
Yeah, on Twitter, yes.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it now? I think it's Leonard's turn. Or...
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay, go ahead, Leonard.
Well, since everybody else wants to pick Seattle, I'm just taking the 49ers because fuck it, I want to be different.
There you go.
All right.
Mask off. Yep.
It's a better reason than anything.
Mask off. Okay, mask off.
As a Michigan,
Put it in your mouth.
All right. And you went already, Jamie? Or no?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Keegan.
As a Michigan fan, I hate to say this, but I like Bosa against Seattle. I'm thinking 49ers.
Ken.
So look, I too have been to Seattle and thought it was a nice town, but I've also been to San Francisco and they have a much better Harley Davidson dealership there. However, none of that means shit for a football game, so I'm taking the Sea Chickens.
Keegan.
There you go, Ken.
Keegan.
What's that?
I'm surprised you said, as a Michigan fan, you're not taking Seattle because guess who Mike McDonald used to coach for?
I know, but I don't trust the Seahawks O-line.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I would it with the new coach too. No, they blew that team up.
Okay, who do
All
you
right.
have, JB?
I'm taking the Seahawks. I don't trust the 49ers to win more than 3 games all season.
I'll take the over on that for $100 right now.
Hey, I'm calling it now. Jalen Milroe's going to surprise a lot of people.
Dan, the over Leonard.
I think the 49ers are more overrated than the Seahawks. All right.
If Christian McCaffrey could play 6 games, they win more than 4.
Yeah, if he does, that's a big if. But anyways, Titans at Broncos. Is anybody picking the Titans?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Who's Ben? You're picking the Titans.
First off, Chicken King, you just got to follow, so check that out. I'm going to take last year's number 1 ranked defense through the first 8 weeks of the season because Cam doesn't have to do much as a rookie, just not to go 3 and out and throw interceptions all day like their former quarterback did. This could be an upset right here. Look at Tennessee. Don't sleep on them. Denver overachieved last year. Bo Nix, like the kid, but they overachieved nonetheless. I'm going to take that as an upset with Tennessee over Denver.
Wow.
Real quick.
Mm.
Real quick.
Okay, everyone else is picking Denver. Cool.
Yes.
Um,
Defense was fraudulent against the Lions. Tennessee.
Yeah, look,
Well,
if Cam put up
they
4
did get to the
touchdowns,
quarterback early. You got to give him that in that game.
Right,
But
yeah,
then the Lions just took the air out of their balloon. And then after
Right.
that, Tennessee wasn't the same. So
it as soon as Cleve Raymond hit that 90-yard return, it was over.
Yeah.
That's what
And you
broke
can't
them.
expect the Titans to be a good team right off the bat with a new coach. Freaking Cam Ward, as much as I love him, was my favorite quarterback in the entire draft. You can't just expect him to come in there and turn that franchise around instantly.
I'm not, but it's week 1, guys. It's week 1. They've got a phenomenal defense. It's
So does
week 1.
Denver.
This is the week where you get upsets like this.
Okay. And I'll bounce back. It's a phenomenal defense going to a place with thinner air where it's hard to breathe faster for teams that aren't used to it.
Against the best defense in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Houston at LA. Ooh. 2 bad O-lines versus each other and 2 good defensive fronts. This is actually a good matchup, actually.
It is.
Who you got, Chicken Nugget?
I'd say this is going to end up in a tie. Both teams are talented. Both teams are well coached. I think this is going to be a tie, the first tie of the NFL season. So, yeah.
All right. B.
If Stafford don't break his back in this game, he's the better quarterback. He's going to win this game.
Is he, though?
He'll help win this game.
Leonard.
Is he really the better quarterback, though? Yeah. It's too early to tell. CJ Stroud had a down year, but still had great numbers. And, yeah, I'm still going to take CJ Stroud because, fuck Matt Stafford.
All right, Bill Vogel.
It's a good game. I think it's going to be a very close game. I do pick the Rams, though, just slightly.
All right, Jamie.
Well, I missed the other 2, but I'm going to take Denver, and that one I'm going to take Detroit on the road against Green Bay.
I skipped Detroit.
Jamie,
I skipped Detroit.
I didn't know I was upstairs. Sorry, but I have Denver over Tennessee. And let me just ask Houston. You got a great team and everything. I love you, D'Amico Ryans. I love you, CJ Stroud. But I have to remind you guys again by asking you one simple question. You're playing in whose house? Rams' house. Whose house? Rams' house. Give me the Rams at home.
So, Jamie, we always skip Detroit because JB's the host and we save it for last.
He got it, Will. He got it.
Yeah, we let him know. Come on, Keegan.
To me, I think Joe Mixon's hurt. I got to go with the better running back and Kyron. I'm going to take the Rams.
Don't forget, Texans have Nick Chubb.
I think Chubb's on the back end of his career now.
Nick Chubb is a shell of himself. So, anyway.
All right. Ken.
Stafford's playing, right?
Yep.
There's your answer.
All right. I'm taking the Rams as well. Then we're to the point where we're to all games that are done with teams that are in here. And we're going to start it off with Will's team going to visit Sunshine Lawrence.
It's going to be a nail biter, but I think the Panthers are actually going to win.
All right. I'm going to go down the back up. So, Dan, who do you got? Carolina or Jacksonville?
I'm going with Carolina, actually.
B.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go with the other cat, Jaguars.
All right. Chicken nugget.
I'm going with the Jags.
All right. Jamie.
Well, since I'm the Pat McAfee of this group with my tank top on, Duval, give me the Jags.
All right. Keegan.
Give me the Panthers.
Jamie is
All right.
quite entertaining, don't you think?
Ken.
Thank you.
Ken, the Bear fan.
As a guy who's been to more Jags games than all of you combined, probably because I used to live in Jacksonville and the USO gave us tickets for $10. So yes, it was more expensive to park my car than go to the game. I'm gonna have to go with Duval. I hate to do it, but look, they're a boom or bust team. This is trash game number 3 of the week, but I'll give it to the Jags.
I'm taking Carolina because I think Bryce Young, after Dave Canales worked with him, became a better quarterback than Sunshine Lawrence. Can miss a guy on the 1 yard line with no one around him and throw into triple coverage. So
That's so good.
This is funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
all right. Then we got Leonard's team facing off against the Foreskins in Foreskin Land. Who you got, Ken, the Bear fan?
Oh God, that sounds like a nightmare.
Wow.
Who you got there, Ken, the Bear fan?
Oh, we're going to me. Well,
Yeah.
I would normally say HTTR, but dude, I'm telling you, I've been telling people do not sleep on the Giants because that defensive front of theirs is redonkulous. Once again, Washington, another team that just way overachieved last year, and guess what? HTTR, go Big Blue.
All right, Keegan.
Don't cancel me. I'm taking the commies.
All right, Malloy.
Give me Dable's Darlings and the Giants in an upset over the Washington whatevers.
All right, Will Vogel.
I agree. I think the difference is the Giants defense. I got the Giants.
Dan Leonard.
Ooh, it's a tough one. No, I'm taking the Giants because they're plus 215.
All right.
There you go. Over
B.
on Dan. I'm taking the Giants because we all know by now offenses start off slow in week 1, and that's something that Washington cannot do because they have no kind of defense whatsoever. So I'm taking the Giants in that one.
All right, Chicken Nugget.
New York Giants.
I'm taking the Giants as well. This is the first time I've ever picked the Giants in the same week that Dan Leonard did. Ask him.
You know why that is, JB? Because we're on the Big Blue Network today. That's why.
Oh, that's a good reason.
Yeah.
All
Best network
right.
you're part of.
Then we're to the Sunday night game where Baltimore travels to Buffalo. Who you got there, Chicken Nugget?
Ooh.
I'm taking Josh Allen and the Bills in this game against the Baltimore Ravens. And the Bills are going to score 42-24.
Wow.
BA.
Yeah, 24. I can't say Chicken Nugget. Baltimore's winning this game. Revenge game. They're going to win it.
And it's going to be warm out. It's not cold yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But Leonard.
Ooh. It's hard for me to ever pick against Josh Allen, but I'm going to take the Ravens here. I think they have a better offense than the Bills do.
Hey, Chicken Nugget. Robbie says my handle is Chicken Tender 68. We rivals now, Jagoff.
Robbie is stupid as fuck.
Right
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? That is clever. That is some clever shit. That is some clever ass shit. I love that.
All right.
Hey, I salute that.
You're dumb, man.
Will, who
You
you
ain't
got?
got no damn sense.
Sorry, Jamie. I'm picking Baltimore because of their defense. Humphrey, and you got Hamilton.
All right. We know. Jamie, do I even have to ask? Are you picking against your team?
No balls.
No, I'm not because I got a lot of reasons. Last year in week 4, the Bills defense couldn't stop King Henry, even if they were sitting on his damn throne. In week 4, losing 35-10. Then in the playoffs, we made some royal adjustments, at least contained his royal butt, and won the game 27-25. And I think this year it's Sunday Night Football on NBC. Mike and Chris are the best on TV. Anyway, I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. And guess what? I think the Bills upgraded. Baltimore has a good defense, but the Bills upgraded their defense too to stop the run. You got Big Jordan Phillips, Deion Walker, TJ Sanders. We're going to be able to stop the run. So, hey, let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Give me the Bills because nobody circles the wagons.
Anywhere.
Like the Buffalo Bills.
Anywhere in the world.
Hey, come on now. You gave your take.
Hey, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Yeah. Keegan.
I'm taking the Bisons.
All right. Ken the Bear fan.
Colorado.
Yeah, well, considering that the Ravens flock and Ravens X thinks that we're not football fans, fuck them. Even though they got my boy Roquan Smith, I'm going with the community that has welcomed us into their humble abode of Bills Mafia. I'm not just one, but 2 Twitterverses. And because I think they're going to the Super Bowl this year, I'm taking the Bills.
All right. I'm taking the Bills as well, because guess what? Fuck Lamar Jackson, and they had Justin Tucker, who's a pedophile.
He's
but
gone.
anyways,
Tucker's
gone.
He's gone.
I know, but I said that he had past tense.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait. Time out. Was he a pedophile or was he just a Deshaun Watson?
It was a Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a pedophile. It was
Question
probably
for
some Asian chick with a fake ID.
Question for you, Ken. Would you jump through a burning table?
Fucking I would.
Wait, what now?
I know you would.
Would you jump through a burning table?
I have. Shit.
Why not? It'd be fun.
Exactly.
Hey, I
All
couldn't
right.
do that. I could not do that shit that Bills fans do. I couldn't do it.
Here we go. Monday Night Football. The Minnesota Vikings travel to the Chicago Bears. We're going to make Ken go last, damn it, because I want to. Chicken Nugget, who you got? The Bears or the Vikings?
You know who I got.
The Bears?
No.
Oh,
Minnesota Vikings.
Well, they got Adam Thielen. Jay Jetta has not been announced playing. They're saying they're hopeful his hamstring is good enough to play.
I mean, I just can't wait to see Ben Johnson, go through his Matt Patricia phase. I just can't wait to see it. It's long overdue.
Evil. You are wishing evil on it.
Yeah.
I look, he'll be, singing, come back by Chicago, baby, come back, trying to come back to the Lions. Look, save it. Vikings over the Bears, Monday Night Football. You heard it first.
Unfollow. Okay. There you go. Okay.
Be Strilla, who you got?
We got an unproven quarterback in Minnesota. We got an unproven head coach in Chicago. This is going to be a close game. It's probably going to come down to a field goal on either side. Shit. I'm going to go with the Vikings just because of the better coaching staff, and I think JJ might.
Let's go, Bellinger. Sorry.
But it'll be a close game. It could go either way. I'll just pick the Vikings. Whatever.
Okay. Leonard.
Because of everything Chicken Nugget just said, nothing would make me happier than Ben Johnson winning Coach of the Year this year. So I'm taking the Bears now.
Hey, you know what? You know what, Dan? I thought we was cool, dog. I mean, what happened, man? What happened? We supposed to be on the same page.
Hey, remember
That page turned.
We let his GM sign Kenny Galladay. He still blames Lions fans for that.
Yeah, you guys could have at least done something good, like poured some water outside of his steps in the middle of winter so he didn't play for either of us.
He tried. You guys still signed him.
Well, that's because Dave Gettleman was fucking retarded. Chemo ate his fucking brain before he even started taking it.
All right. Will, who are you taking?
If you think I'm going to pick Caleb Williams and Bendover Johnson, you are wrong. I'm going with the Vikings.
Bendover Johnson. That's the best. Did you see what
All
you
right.
did there?
Yeah, I saw what he did. Jamie, who you got?
Let's see. Lizzo says there's no man on the Minnesota Vikings unless you're their cheerleaders, but they're banned from being at Soldier Field because they didn't want to seduce Caleb Williams. That's what I heard. That's why they're banned. But guess what? Give me Caleb Williams, Benny J, and Da Bears week 1 for Da win.
Oh, God.
All right.
Ken was about to say something to you, too. I could see it in his face so bad.
Keegan, who you got?
I trust JJ over the man who eats corn the long way.
All right. Ken, the Bear fan, where do you, buddy? I knew it.
I mean, look at the breakdown. The breakdown of this game is simple, though, right? No Jordan Addison. Okay, well, look at you. Even when they have Jordan Addison beat us last year because we shut JJ down. Now there's no Jordan Addison, and JJ may or not play with a hamstring. Look, if I'm the Vikings, I sit JJ week 1. I don't even bother suiting Hawk up, find an injury, because this defense has a great coordinator, and they're ready to eat. And I just don't risk any more injuries. JJ, I'm sorry. You're going to have a bad rookie quarterback debut in Chicago, my friend. I will take Caleb over JJ any day of the week at this point in his career, especially with missing probably his 2 best weapons. Look, at this game shouldn't be close, but it's a division game, so it will be close. But the Bears win this game. And the Vikings.
Don't forget about Adam. Don't forget about Adam Thielen.
Okay, so if you don't have JJ and you don't, let's say JJ's hamstring can't make it go, Thielen's your best weapon.
He's gonna go.
Really?
Don't think
Thielen's
JJ's not
your
gonna
best
play.
weapon.
He's gonna go.
But Thielen's not putting up 200 yards and 5 touchdowns.
No, that's why you got Hawkinson. Even it up.
I have to go after this next.
All right. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm picking the Bears.
Smart man.
They're home. It's Monday night. They're a home underdog. Guess who covers the spread 80% of the time in week 1? Home underdog.
Hey, JB, one other weird fact. This is the first Bears opening on Monday Night Football since 1990-something.
It was 1987.
Yeah, 40-some years. Against the Packers, they lost that game, but it's been over 40 years since the Bears started the year in Monday Night Football. That's pretty interesting, too.
Robert Bertana hits the chat. What's up, brother? Long time.
Well, I thought Aaron Jones wasn't that good. That's what Robert.
And last but not least, we are finally to the game at 4:25 p.m. on CBS in Green Bay. It is the Detroit Lions facing off against the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to go with the guys that are not Lions fans first. I'm going to start with Jamie Malloy.
Well, Jeremy, guess what? In honor of the Micah Parsons trade, the Lions do what teams that win against Micah Parsons do best. They're gonna, or what John Gruden used to say, you do what? Pound the rock against Green Bay. And in honor of your sponsors, FTP. F the pack. Give me the Lions. You're going to hear me roar on week 1, just like Katy Perry in 2013. The Lions win this game on the road at Lambeau week 1.
I
love this kid. I love this kid.
I love this kid.
I love that
He's
dude.
bringing his
I
A
love
game
him.
today.
I love it.
Jamie,
Yeah, he did.
Jamie, you bring amazing energy every time you're on the show. By the way.
You bring
Hey,
that
Jamie.
energy.
Hey, Jamie. You got my support, bro. You got my support, man.
Yeah, Jamie, you're awesome, buddy.
All right, Will. Who you got?
I've got to run after this, but
Where you running to? Is it far?
I'd rather drive myself. I don't like to walk.
I have a bunch of Lions on fantasy, but that's not the only reason I'm picking Detroit, because I think Detroit's going to is seeking out redemption this year. I got the Lions. Anyway, y'all have a great night. I'll be back on Friday.
Thanks, Will.
I want to say to the guys who I'm not going to see next Wednesday, I'm overseas. I have a wedding to go to. I hope you guys have a great next week show on Wednesday and Friday. I know you guys are going to kill it as always. God bless. Love you all.
I love Robbie. That's a
Don't
great
end up in
comment.
the gulag, Will.
Jamie
Have
is
a good
the
night,
rain
guys.
of someone's sunshine.
All right, brother. Have a good night, Will.
All right.
Hey, have a good night, Will.
Thanks,
Mr.
guys.
Leonard, who you got?
He ain't got the Lions.
God willing, I wouldn't have the Lions, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to take because I think they're going to win. I don't hate the Lions
That's a
team.
spell
I
of
just
doom,
hate the
right?
quarterback. That's all.
That's a spell of doom right there. Yeah,
No, he believe it or not, when he picks the Lions straight up, they usually win. It's when he picks against the spread, they never win.
Cocksuckers.
Ken, who
Oh,
you
it's my
got?
turn?
It is your turn.
Wait, hold on one more time. We got Micah Parsons. We're going to win a Super Bowl. No, the fuck you're not. No, you're not. You know that little meme I play on the morning show? You know, with Lions fans, we're going to the Super Bowl. Now just make that Green Bay. No, you're not. You're not, okay? You got Micah Parsons. Whoop-de-doo. Pitch count. Run on him. You're not stopping Gibbs. You're not stopping the running train that is the best running back room in the North. I hate to say that, but it's true. But love Montgomery. We should never got rid of him. I mean, dude, I'm sorry. The Lions are going to go to Ford Field West, and they're going to own your ass, and they're going to show you why Jordan Love's not worth $55 million a year.
Amen. All right. All right, B. Hit it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Lions. I think getting Micah Parsons for Green Bay gave him a little bit of an uptick because their pass rush is going to be a little bit better. But then they took away from the interior. I got to see what that rookie does. Wyatt, he's decent, but I got to see what the rookie does in the middle of the line too. And it'll probably be a good challenge for our offensive line as well, because I'm kind of looking at what our middle line is doing, our offensive interior line is doing. So that's be a fair challenge for him. But I got the Lions in this one.
So would this be fair then, right here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, we're playing. Also, we're playing in Ford Field North. So just
I was getting to that. That was going to be on my take. But anyway, Keegan.
There's a chance Michael will not play, and if he does, he's going against Penei Sewell. He's going to get right back on his back. I'm taking the Lions no matter what.
Oh, another one. Damn, the ring.
And also FTP.
Chicken nugget. Joseph Jones. Let me hear it.
You already know what it is. One pride. We got to go out there and dominate up in Lambeau Field. We own that trap. We're going to take care of it in the trap. And, yeah, it doesn't matter if you got Micah Parsons. Doesn't matter if you got Al Bundy. Doesn't matter if you got anybody out there on the Green Bay Packers. We willing to come through and we willing to win. Again.
Whoa. Al Bundy would definitely win the game for the Packers, man. Show that man some respect.
Wait. Al Bundy wouldn't play for the Packers, though. He'd play for the Bears.
Play for Chicago.
Graduated from
Polk
High.
That's right. Polk
But just
High.
in case, hey, for Yinzer,
bullet so far.
hey, Yinzer, just in case you didn't hear it.
Packers suck.
Packers suck.
The main reason I picked the Lions is because Strilla might ground me again. Oh, well,
Watch
I'm
out
going to
now.
do it this way. That was the last game to announce. Everybody else made their picks. It's my turn. We're taking back ownership of Ford Field North, motherfuckers.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't that be Ford Field West and in Minnesota be Ford Field North?
It's way more north than it is west.
Okay. Well, that makes sense then. Never mind.
Minnesota would be west.
Okay.
I say if we win this game, we paint that stadium Honolulu blue and silver. I think that's what we should do.
Well, no, I mean, Skrilla, look, you gotta be real. You gotta paint that stadium Honolulu blue, navy blue, and purple.
Okay.
Because Green Bay can't. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And you know why I picked the Lions to win?
Well, because you're
T.
Right.
Now we know why Kitty Ken wasn't here tonight.
Go fuck. Whoa.
Kitty Ken's always here.
Hey, we had him on our show. He did a very admirable job.
Nothing
all of our Lions fans.
Yes, he did actually. In the real life, he was a huge undrafted free agent for the Steelers, if I remember right, for a 12th round pick. I can't remember because back then the draft was longer than. Well, you know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Nothing but love for Kitty Ken, though, man. Gotta give him a little something today.
He did play football back in the day.
So, Chicken Nugget, I'm gonna put you mainstream up there. I want you to shout out your channel. Tell everybody where they can find you, what nights you're live. Go.
Hey, it's your boy Chicken Nugget King, man. Make sure you go out there and subscribe to the channel right now on Chicken Nugget King at Chicken Nugget King 313 on YouTube, 324 subscribers, and go find me over at Lions Nation Unite. We got a lot of merchandise to sell with, Lions gear only, definitely sweaters, t-shirts, hats, whatever, man. You can find me over there and find me over here on my channel at Chicken Nugget King 313 on YouTube. Then you can actually at me on Twitter at Chicken Nugget King 313. You can even find me anywhere on here on YouTube and even, right here. So just make sure you hit the boy and holla back at me, man. One pride.
Thank you. All right. Strilla, the Thrilla.
Now you can find me at One Ass Cheek Three Toes on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Talking Lions. We always got our opponents' fans on there as much as we possibly can, so we can fuck with them a little bit. And other than that, catch us on here. One Ass Cheek and Three Toes.
All right, and every Friday with me.
And every Friday with JB. I can't forget about that, dude.
That's our show now.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Leonard. My co-host for many, many moons now.
75.
What's up?
Thank you for being a part of this program like you have been off and on our 4th season doing it now. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I'll be on anytime I don't feel like I'm going to blow my brains out.
All right.
Positivity. I love it.
That's why I do it, is so I don't blow my brains out. Jesus. All right.
Positivity.
Keegan. Go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me here. That's
All
the main
right.
thing. You can find me here with JB and everyone else.
All right. And of course, we have Ken, the Bear Fan.
Hey, you can find me on X at Ken the Bear Fan, like it says on the screen. You can find JB there too. Basically, wherever you find JB, you'll find me, and vice versa. It's like we're brothers from another mother, living half a country away. So you can get us there. You can get us on the Huddle Sports app on your Roku or your Fire TV as well. But check out the X and the YouTubes for both of us. Like them, subscribe them. We enjoy you guys watching because this is why we do it, so you guys can spend some time with us. And I don't know about blowing our brains out, but this definitely beats sitting around doing nothing every day, right? So we enjoy doing it. I will be gone. I get to watch the Bears beat the Vikings. I get up at dark early Tuesday to start my vacation, so I will be gone next next week, starting from Tuesday through the following Thursday or Friday. So basically like almost 2 weeks, week and a half. So I'm going to miss week 2 against the Lions. A little upset about that, but I'm not that upset because I'm going to be on an Alaska cruise. So eating some good food, looking at some whales and some big things, blocks of ice. What do they call those things? Glaciers. Yeah, we're going to glaciers. So yeah, you can get me in all those places. We're about 8,000 strong on X right now, and we go up and down because we lose the political people as we replace them with the football people, and we like it that way. So make sure you join us. The shows will still be on X while I'm away. Give us a watch, listen, make a comment live from there, so we can, you can become part of the conversation. And no, I'm not stepping on a Lego, Yinzer. I don't have my grandbaby does not have Legos in the house yet, so I'm safe. But
at least for another year.
Yeah, just for you.
He gave you running fingers.
Yeah, that's right. I got to run because Ginger's going to track me down in the morning, and he's going to float right back at me. So,
all right.
Yep.
So, all right, Mr. Jamie Malloy, take the stage.
All right. So, folks, before we begin this, you can keep me on the screen, and I'm going to be on your screen for the next 18 minutes. So get ready for this. Get ready for the ride.
Oh, Lord.
You guys can follow me, yours truly, at Bill's Chat 1, at Bill's Mafia Chat, and also at Jamie Malloy, the unbiased journalist, at DJ Dog Tags on X, my handle down here. You can also find me on Driving to the Top Productions, where Joe Dalio and I at 8 o'clock p.m. on Tuesday nights are now I have just started recording season 3 of the Buffalo Sports Conversation Room, where Joe and I talk about all things Bills. We give our predictions of scores each week, and we did our divisional previews this week. So you can catch us on that show at 8 o'clock p.m. Also, 9 o'clock p.m., an hour later, you can catch me, Ken, and Jeremy and the rest of the Driving to the Top crew on Open Mic Sports Night. You can catch that show too for an hour. We had a really fun show last night. We did the NFC East and
North.
I think it was NFC North predictions. Yes, we did that. So that was fun. And then every Wednesday night, you could catch me here with the Huddle Sportsnet crew, Jeremy, the boys, and all the One Pride Lions fans and their rivals and other teams fans, including a Bills fan on here who's very handsome on the screen, myself. So you can catch that on Roku TV, Fire Stick, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can catch us that at 9 o'clock p.m. Thank you guys very much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment, ring the bell for notifications. And for more content on the Huddle Sports Network, you can visit us you can catch us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick, YouTube, Facebook, or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Jamie Malloy, and this has been another Wednesday night episode of NFL Roundtable Talks, only on the Huddle Sports Network. We will see you next week, folks, as we will be finally talking about regular football. Football is back, one more awakening, and next week we will finally be talking about games that count. Good night, everybody.
Amen.
Hey, where's my other 15 minutes you owe me?
Yeah, I would. So I'm going to go solo because guess what? I am a Lions fan first and foremost, as everybody knows. So it is time for me to do something I haven't done since last season. Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rock, 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 go hard, win this game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain a Lions victory. Go
Lions! Oh my God, my ears are bleeding.
Right?
I bet they are, but it sounded a lot better than
Matthew
Top
Stafford
Parents.
hasn't heard that in a long time.
Oh yeah, he's heard it a lot every time he plays us.
Or when he played with you too.
No, when we played against them because they scored less than we did.
Yeah.
But that being said, thank you everybody for watching. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Much love to everybody in the chat.
Much love right back.
That song is called Gridiron Heroes. That is the Lions fight song that they sing after every touchdown, sir.
That's the song they should only sing after they win Super Bowl, so we never have to hear it again.
Well, there's commercials. There's commercial that has it even more now too.
Well played, Ken. Well played.
That was a good one.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hey, at least you're smart enough to say Super Bowls instead of rings, because I win the ring argument every time.
He just
Lions
said it
have
that
4.
way so he doesn't have to deal with Packers fans, buddy.
That's right.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. Have a great evening.
See you in a few weeks.
Peace out.
How do I turn this thing off?
No, somehow